Hey guys, so this is kind of part two. What I want to talk about, some of the things that lead to obesity, but also make it very difficult to lose weight, and some of the causes of why we're gaining weight or why we regain weight. Um, so talking a little bit about the physiology. Now, there's a huge complexity of hormones that are involved in this whole process and how our body regulates. The energy that we're burning and that sort of thing. We're not going to dive too much into that just because it's kind of out of the scope of this video, but I want to talk about kind of the three mechanisms that after you've lost weight, what your body's essentially doing to try and get you to regain that weight, to kind of bring it back on, okay? So number one, your body makes you hungry, right? It ramps up a whole bunch of hunger hormones. In particular, one of them is ghrelin, comes from our stomach, and it gets ramped up and it makes us hungrier. Increases our appetite, makes us want to eat more. Even foods that we don't usually even want to eat, all of a sudden become more appetizing, they taste better, so we fundamentally become hungrier. The second thing that our body does, and this is kind of a twofold effect, is that our metabolism actually slows down. Now, in one sense, it's slowing down because as you lose weight, you're physically getting smaller. So your body is going to just burn less calories on a day-to-day basis, but your metabolism also seems to get decreased. So we decrease the hormones that are involved in the metabolism process. And then finally, the last thing that your body does is it actually becomes more fuel efficient. So your muscles become better at using the calories that you are taking in to do work. So you would do what used to be take X amount of calories to do a certain amount of work, well, all of a sudden requires less calories in order to do the exact same amount of work. So fundamentally, these are all a bunch of physiological changes that as you lose weight, the weight starts coming down, your body is going to make these changes in order to try and get you to gain the weight back. And the reason for that is because, well, losing weight is an evolutionary disadvantage. Your body doesn't want to lose weight. Your body is constantly thinking it. We're living in a world that existed 30,000 years ago, when it didn't know when the next meal was going to come. It figures that, a famine could come at any point in time, and so it wants to try and conserve and maintain as much energy as it possibly can, and it wants to maintain as much fat as it possibly can. So any weight loss, whether it be through you going to an exercise or you intentionally try to lose weight or whatever, your body's going to try and keep the weight and make you regain the weight back through those three mechanisms. And like I said, there's a huge complexity of hormones, and we'll probably get into them at some point down the road. But it's a massive change, massive shift that ultimately drives these three mechanisms to take place. And can make when you lose weight, make it very difficult to keep the weight off, but also primes you in order to gain the weight back. All right, so hope that was a quick video for you guys. Enjoyed it. Like, share, check us out at healthcareevolve.ca, and if you have any questions, please let me know.